Thank you for staying with us. Now, we have been speaking quite a bit about education, about how students have been faring, especially with the upcoming CAPE and CSEC examinations. Now, we have with us in this segment of the program the chairman of the National Youth Council of Jamaica, Jerome Palmer, because they've raised a couple of interesting issues. Thank you so much for talking to us. We appreciate it.
Blessings, Mrs. Miller. How are you doing?
I'm good, thanks. As you point out, the conversation really has focused on students who are within the formal school system, but you're making the point that there are a lot of young people who are taking the examination as private candidates and so have even less support, correct?
Definitely. And we went beyond that to extend the conversation to speak on persons who are doing city and guilds and also the GCE examination.
Yes, which I fully admit we haven't mentioned at all. So tell me, what are your concerns in relation to these groups?
No, the concerns that we had were raised to us by two or parish councils, and it was that, one, we're not hearing about this, and two, because of the nature of the council, we generally advocate for youth engagement and development, and the National Secondary Student Council would have expounded on persons who are attending public secondary schools. A deficit arose that we had to highlight immediately. And so the council on the 20th put forward a release with the information that would have gotten from our base, young people, and also from contacting the City and Guilds office in Kingston, and also the Overseas Examination Council, which is GCE, and both said to us, hey, we have sent this to schools already, but our press release asked for more. So this conversation that has been, the information that has been sent to schools to be made available so that young persons across the island can have access to it. And the truth is, Ms. Jackson, we'd have seen numerous social media attempts to do so. But the council is adamant that many of our grassroots youth and parents don't have handheld devices, and this disables their capacity to have this information. Consequently, we wanted to stimulate the conversation by the general media, they call them traditional media, like radio and television and newspaper, to ensure that persons are aware of what is happening. And I want to say, Mrs. Miller, that immediately, about 15-20 minutes after the press release, the Minister of State, Honorable Alando Terlang, reached out to the council and said, hey, we need to have a meeting with not just the council, but also the other programs of the ministry to kind of update everyone and to answer the questions that were posed within the press release on the 21st.
Yes.
So we got it afforded, the press release started the conversation that we wanted, and we're here now furthering that conversation.
So tell me exactly what it is you want to be... Well, let me talk first about City and Guilds, because as I said, we really have focused absolutely not at all on this. So what are some of the concerns there?
All right, so I just want you to know that City and Guilds has been given to comprehensive high schools as an alternative to CXCs because of their quote-unquote inadequate performance. So City and Guilds Maths and English is used to, as an alternative for, the lesser performing 11th grade tiers. Like you might, you have your 11 academics, or your level 1, or level 2, so you give that to your level 3, 4, 5, and 6. Now, understanding that, and understanding that most of the schools in Jamaica are non-traditional high schools, it therefore means that a lot of the youth base within leaving secondary schools would be doing this exam. This is common logic. It might not be accurate, but it's just following the lead. Therefore, we wanted, one, to ascertain what would be done to afford devices for preparation, or the necessary preparations, aside from the devices, to afford the readiness for the examination. And this likewise for the GCE, which is an English-based exam. Now, we made a press release on the 20th. On the 21st, when we spoke with the minister made us aware that, one, listen, school will reopen on June the 8th, and this is what we want to communicate to people. School will open on June the 8th. So persons doing GCE, City and Guilds, and CXC in both private and public institutions must be preparing to return to school. Now, the vulnerability now would seem to be for understanding this information, would seem to be more for persons who are doing private sitting, because the truth is we stereotype persons who are doing private sitting of CXC to say them have money, you know. But the truth is, many of these persons
we do?
from background. No, it's a stereotype. It's a stereotype.
I've never even heard that. That was never my assumption. But go ahead.
Definitely. So to say that these persons are persons who can afford to resit an exam or might afford to do two exams, one in the public school system and one in the private institution. So therefore, when this was highlighted in the press release, and the minister, this was highlighted in the press release on the 20th, on the 21st, the minister spoke with us and said, hey, we will be doing grants. Well, we have been giving out grants to private institutions. One, the private institutions must seek the necessary paperwork to gain these grants, and he afforded us the information to know that they have been working with a lot of the institutions. We're not just speaking within Kingston and St. Andrew, the metropolitan area. We're speaking about parishes such as Westmoreland, Hanover, St. Elizabeth, St. Thomas, and Portland, because we want to ensure that all youth, no matter what institutions they're attending, have access to prepare when school reopens, and they have the needed protective gears for examinations.
All right. So, and are you comfortable at this point with the assurances from the minister?
I am not going to lie to you, Mrs. Miller. When we spoke with the minister, I don't know. I think the council was expecting, and the minister was open. He was like, listen, we hear your concerns, and this is what we're going to do. Regarding the exam sitting, the grants for private institutions will enable them the necessary resources to sanitize and prepare the place to have, they call it supplementary masks to give the person, and same, likewise for the public institutions that fall beneath the ambit of the government. So that is covered for us. Regarding the preparations, understanding the limitations to buy technological devices. Schools will be open on schools will reopen on June 8th. Therefore, this and close on July, the 3rd of July. So this would provide some level of readiness to afford the preparations and I guess the agency needed for all youth leading their examinations at this point to attend the universities locally, to attend universities abroad, and even to migrate, if that is their plan, to feel prepared and ready to make that transition.
Does the council liaise or speak at all with the National Secondary Students Council?
Definitely. I just want you to know that on Monday, I think it was Monday that the National Secondary Student Council made their publication. On the Saturday before, and we're speaking, Sunday happened yesterday, Sunday. So on, I think Saturday, the NSSC president and myself, we were in there, and I said, hey, family, you see what happened right now? And say, yes, man, Jerome, here's what they led a poll that tried to ascertain, I think, the readiness. And while they were leading that, we had already started our conversation within our parish councils to ascertain their youth groups and their community groups to kind of get a feel. And they said, listen, when the NSSC gave a response on Monday, that was what pushed us to now act, because one question was answered, CXC, public schools, but the other questions still hung over our heads, and we really wanted the clarity. And we haven't just been speaking with NSSC, we have been engaging with the youth from before, while they were even...
That's the Tertiary Students Association.
And we have been providing the support, and they also have been providing the support. And I just want to say, Mrs. Miller, that COVID-19 has shown the importance of leading subnational development, including grassroots people at the table, to ensure that policies that are aligned, they can afford, ideas and the policies that are aligned.
But are you at the table? Because when I was listening to the Secondary Students' Council, they certainly were saying they had not been consulted at all. And it sounds also as if you guys have been brought in after the fact.
I just want to say, based on what we heard from the minister yesterday, and I'm not going to, do a tug on war. The minister explained to us that a meeting took place locally, I think, a few weeks ago with a representative from NSSC to vote on to do the examination. And a majority vote was done. So it showed that on that level there is. Additionally,
they said a meeting took place with the National Secondary Students' Council, who I spoke with this week, and said they've had no consultation. They were not consulted.
So we have been at the table, and it would be rude for us to not say that. And as a matter of fact, we have been instrumental. Sorry,
you're saying categorically that the Secondary Students' Council was in a meeting with the ministry before the announcement was made, before decisions were taken? Because that's what they're saying, they weren't consulted. I
want to say that, as I said, I don't want to put a tug of war. I want to say that a representative from the council, and this was given to us.
But that's what I'm asking. Are you speaking from your personal knowledge, or are you saying the minister said this?
The minister explained this to us.
Okay.
But aside from that, the National Youth Council has been at the table, and we have been engaged since, I was elected and my team were elected in 2018. Since we've been elected, mind you, we generally have a trust deficit in Jamaica of public officials. And Minister Terrelang, and before Minister Terrelang there was Floyd Green, they have been assuring us that we can trust the mechanism that is the governance framework
I just have one question, Mr. Palmer, which I've been asking, and it's whether or not there's consultation taking place, or whether or not you guys hear the announcements and then lobby after the fact and scramble to catch up, which is what I've been hearing. That's all I'm asking. I'm not asking you to throw anybody under the bus or whatever. I am just saying, based on what I've been hearing, what happens with these youth groups when it comes to really serious stuff is that announcements are made and then everybody says, hold on, and consultations such as they are take place then after the fact. And I'm saying it makes a mockery of claiming that these groups are part of the process.
Definitely.
All right. I tell you what, I have to leave it there because I'm up onto sports. But again, thank you so much for raising the issues. As I mentioned, some of these really had not occurred to me, and I really do appreciate it. Can I thank you?
Miller, we just want to thank you so much for affording us this opportunity. And the National Youth Council is committed to increasing the conversation on youth engagement.
We always love talking to representative groups, so we certainly love to talk to you again. And I'm sure we will as we get closer to the time. Thank you so much. We appreciate your time and your thoughts, Mr. Palmer.
And thank you so much, Mrs. Miller.
Jerome Palmer was with us, chair of the National Youth Council of Jamaica. And it's now time for Jordan.